One pan Mediterranean gnocchi that you're gonna wanna make every single week. But let's get started. For everything I'm doing will be in the description box as well. As always, let's do a taste test. We're making a one-pan Mediterranean gnocchi that you're gonna wanna make every single week. It's super easy to put together and done in just 30 minutes. It's also packed with flavor and anti-inflammatory ingredients. Today, I'm starting by making a homemade pesto sauce. To save time, you can make this in advance or you can use a store-bought pesto instead. But let's get started. I'm starting by just peeling about 3 large cloves of garlic. If you love garlic, I say increase this to 5 cloves. I'm gonna end up just throwing all of my pesto ingredients into my food processor, which I just have right here. So 3 garlic cloves right into the food processor. I'm also using some curly kale for the base of my pesto. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this into my food processor as well. You can also do this in a blender, and the full recipe for everything I'm doing will be in the description box as well. So we have our garlic and our kale. I'm gonna go in with some basil as well to get that classic pesto flavor. So I love using walnuts or cashews in my pesto just to switch it up. Gives it a different flavor profile. Today I'm gonna use some walnuts. And then of course, because this pesto is completely plant-based vegan, I'm gonna use some nutritional yeast to get that cheese-like flavor. I have a lot, I'm making a lot of pesto, so I'm just gonna squish this down into my food processor. I'm gonna add a little salt and pepper as well for flavor. And then of course, it would not be pesto without some delicious extra virgin olive oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this all together to get a nice thick pesto. Then I'll add a little bit of water to thin it out because I'm looking for more of a sauce consistency than a dip, just so that it can nicely coat all of our veggies before we put them in the oven. I'm just gonna scrape down my sides a bit just to make sure everything gets nice and incorporated. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of water and blend that all together until I have my pasta sauce consistency. All right, so let's do a taste test and a texture test just to make sure we like everything, see if we wanna make some tweaks. Wow, that is so flavorful. Oh my goodness, I could eat this by the spoonful. I think it's perfect and ready to go. Look at that beautiful color. Honestly, I had to stop myself from snacking on this. It's so good. So we have all of our ingredients for our gnocchi bake. I have my gluten-free gnocchi. I have some grape tomatoes I'm going to slice, a little red onion to slice, the homemade pesto that we made, and then I have lots of corn and peas, which is going to make this really yummy. I also have olive oil, Italian seasoning, and a little more salt and pepper. So I'm just slicing my red onion. I'm also going to slice my grape tomatoes so that they get nice and juicy in the oven. This combination of flavor is going to be insane, especially with our pesto and our Italian seasoning. I can't wait to eat this, and I can't wait for you all to try it. This is a dish you can get creative with as well and add your favorite veggies. So I just added my corn and peas. I'm now gonna add my gnocchi. I'm using gluten-free gnocchi just because I try to limit the amount of gluten that I consume. I don't have a gluten allergy, but just for gut health, brain health, and inflammation, I try to limit my consumption. But gluten-free or non-gluten-free works in this recipe as well. I'm gonna go in with the grape tomatoes that we sliced now as well. If this is too much for your sheet pan, you can split this in between 2 sheet pans as well. I'm going in with my sliced red onion now. I love how colorful this is. I know you've heard the saying, eat the rainbow. That is exactly what we're doing tonight. And I'm not talking about Skittles, talking about fruits and veggies. I'm gonna sprinkle on my Italian seasoning now. Nice and generous here. Don't need too much because our pesto is so flavorful. Also gonna go in with a little more salt and pepper, just because we have a lot of veggies here. Let's get a nice drizzle of olive oil as well. So let's add our delicious pesto. I think I want to save just a little bit for when it comes out of the oven to give it an extra topping of fresh pesto as well. We have plenty to do that with. Perfect. I am going to toss this all together and then we'll be ready to put it into the oven. I'm gonna grab some tongs for this just to make it easier, keep the hands clean today. Often go right in with my hands, but let's keep it cute today. I'm just tossing so that everything gets well combined before baking, making sure my pesto gets well combined.
A chance to go much deeper.
Yum, that looks amazing.
So, very excited to very good cheese egg and full.
So excited to eat this. As always, let's do a taste test. This is perfect when you want a quick but still delicious meal. It's also really good for meal prep. As you can see, I have plenty left over that I can eat throughout the week and plenty to share as well. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and comment below and let me know what we should cook next. Don't forget to subscribe for more. I'm gonna go eat this.